the next news. Logan Paul went skydiving and his main parachute didn't open. Ah! Oh my god! I think that's the wrong emoji that they used. They should have used that emoji, or perhaps. Many of you asked what my opinion was about Logan Paul returning to YouTube, and it's pretty simple. He should be able to return. There shouldn't be any problems with it. I personally, I don't have any problem with it. I, for one, love seeing slow-mo shots of Logan Paul with a serious face. Maybe petting his dog, or maybe just wrapping his fingers together. That's what I subscribe for Logan Paul, and I'm glad that he is back doing what he's doing best.
I think as a society, as human beings, we just
yes, touch the stone.
That includes me too. That's something I'm learning. Something else to talk about.
Can I just say, I love his haircut. It's just perfect. It just made me completely forget about everything. I need a new haircut. That's better. I guess the thing about this video is that Logan Paul's initial video that started all the drama, it was made to make himself look better in the eye of suicide. That's what he did. He just did it so miserably that it just completely collapsed. And at the end of the day, this video is doing the same thing. He's trying to make himself look better in the eye of suicide. There's really no difference, but the general thing to learn here is that it's okay to do that. It's okay to benefit from suicide as long as you're doing it in the right way. One important note that I got from the video was that he met up with this gent that survived from jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge, which is obviously doesn't happen, and he was met with instant regret, and he uses that to speak out against suicide, and it's a great story, and it's great that he's getting featured. Basically, when I was doing my media storm, everyone told me to do this exact same thing. Everyone told me you need to meet with people, you need to travel around the world to interact and show people that you've learned. You need to appear on interviews. And I just personally felt that was very disingenuous. It seemed like I'm obviously just doing it to repay my image, or to repair my image. I'm not doing it out of pure good intention, which sort of spoils it completely for me. And I just thought that's just disingenuous. I don't want to do that. I would rather just show people that I've changed through my videos and time. He also did an interview with ABC with Michael.
Michael, I'm 22 years old. I'm gonna be honest with you, Michael. Michael, I've gotten to meet
Michael.
It was 100 yards away from the parking lot. It doesn't make any sense. And I believe it happened for a reason.
So apparently, because it was just 100 yards from the parking lot, and Logan Paul found a dead body, it happened for a reason. There's a Logan Paul is on a divine path of redemption. This all happened for a reason. Who would have thought it would have happened? No one.
For parents out there, because you're the father of 13-year-old twin girls, it's very hard to know everything that your kids watch.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of parents.
Who are not gonna pay for your merch anymore.
Every parent I meet whose kids are under the age of like 12, I go, hey, you let your kids watch my stuff?
That's right, parents. Don't worry about everything that happened. It wasn't Logan Paul's fault. It was your fault, okay? You should not have let your kids watch his videos. What are you, stupid parents? Come on, man. What are you doing, parents? Obviously, it's not Logan Paul's fault.
When you put out content like that, do you realize the age of your audience?
It's odd because, Michael, I'm 22 years old. It's not like I'm making content necessarily for kids.
Mm-hmm.
You 100% are making content for kids, Logan. You know your demographic. Every YouTuber ever knows their demographics. That's how you're successful. It's in your analytics. And it's also, you meet them. I know people say, well, only the young ones show up at events like this and stuff like that. But no, when I did my meetups, there were all the people there too. They were not just all kids. In fact, there were more young teens and or young adults than kids. You're lying. You're just lying.
I try not to live my life thinking about money.
I'm sorry, what? Can you repeat that, please?
I try not to live my life thinking about money.
Mm-hmm.
Your whole channel is built about money, Logan. It's the only thing that draws in these little kids to look up to you. Oh, look at all these flashy car you have, the mansion. Your whole brand is built around it, Logan. Are you kidding me?
The 2017 year in review video, where do I begin? I guess I could start with this. At 22 years old, I bought my first house for $6.5 million, but I wasn't quite satisfied, so I had a koi pond put in. Painted the walls of the guest house. Bought a giant truck known as the Yeti. Bought a school bus, and then turned it into a cool bus. Installed a home theater system.
Blah, blah, blah. More material objects. Guys, the point is I bought a lot of things, including this Rolex. Hey. I try not to live my life thinking about money.
Like I said, Logan Paul should just keep making videos and be honest. That would be my advice. And as long as he's not, I'm gonna call him out on it. Now, which brings back to this headline. Logan Paul went skydiving and his main parachute didn't open. He posted on Twitter that he had to cut away his main parachute because it didn't open, and he had to use the blue reserve parachute. Remember the guy that jumped off the bridge and survived? Well, now Logan Paul has someone that he can relate to it. Normally, I would think better of people, but seeing Logan Paul's behavior, and I think I'm someone that can understand this sort of mentality, where you're just dishonest. I really truly think that he just jumped with the second parachute. I would not accuse people of this shit just out of superstition, but seeing all these track record of dishonesty and doing literally anything to redeem your brand, I'm gonna call it out. It seems too perfect for me to see him talk to a guy that jumped off the bridge and survived, and then this is gonna be his first vlog, right? This is gonna be his comeback vlog. I haven't seen it, it hasn't come out yet, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna be his vlog. And now he gets a chance to feel like, yes, you know, I survived a jump. Now I feel the same way. And if you think I'm crazy, people are already saying it. Maybe now you'll stop seeing suicide as a joke. First, you have this video, and this is very specific thing happens in relation to it. Obviously, Logan knows his next vlog is gonna have to be important. It's gonna have to have some sort of message. He can't just keep making videos and move on. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I know people will think I'm crazy, like I put on a tinfoil hat or something. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it for a second. Stop being dishonest, Logan. That's all you have to do.
Okay, so to me, like I said, how I feel about this whole Logan Paul thing is that Felix honestly has a point about that. Like, that fits together way, way, way too much. Like, think about it. So, all this stuff's been happening. You know, he's talking to NBC, like, all these news sources about, oh, hey, I fucked up, whatever, blah, blah, blah. All that shit. And then he just, like, comes on out, like, before he's gonna make his new video saying, oh, my parachute didn't open, this happened. It's not hard to see that what he's trying to do, he's trying to have people feel sorry for him. And think, oh, hey, he's, like, really learned his lesson. And that's what I mean from past things that have happened with Logan Paul. It's not surprising for him to do something like this. It's really not. It's really not surprising. And honestly, it kind of makes me sick. Because, like, everything he did up to then, like, talking to those people, like, getting, like a suicide victim in to talk to him, and, or, like, a survivor in to talk to him about it. It was, like, that all was just kind of disingenuous. Like, the only real thing that he came out and did was say that he was sorry. All this other shit was just unneeded. Like I said, honestly, to me, I feel like he should have just, you know, paid to charity or something like that. Like, something more genuine than just, oh, hey, do this and do that. Because all that video that was with him sounded like was just, I need to cover my ass as hard as possible. The reason why I'm giving Felix the benefit of the doubt is because he actually changed during his videos and other things. He isn't showing, like, all that other shit that happened before. Like, he's doing things a lot differently. And, it's like, that's what I mean. It's like, you can tell when somebody's just deliberately trying to cover their ass compared to somebody that's just like, okay, I'm genuinely sorry about what I said. I fucked up. Like, please forgive me. And then he's doing it in his videos. Like, Logan Paul didn't have to go out and do all that shit. All he's trying to do is to just save his merch line, save his brand. That's all he's doing. And what makes me more sick about the parachute thing is that a lot of people, like, still believe, like, oh, he's, like, this good guy. He's this good dude. But he's not. Like, to me, how I feel about it, it's like what Felix said. He probably just jumped with another parachute. And just did that just to have something big to come back to for YouTube. Because we all remember with the past video, with the body in it, that he said this: every video that I want to upload has to be bigger and better than the other. He said that. And to me, it's like, whatever. It's understandable. That's what YouTubers do. But, like, even just the straight-up lying to Michael, just saying, like, oh, I don't know my demographic, I don't know my fan base, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, you do know your demographic, you do know your fan base, you go to these cons, you do these things, and you talk to your fan base. And I highly doubt that you fucking say to parents, oh, do you really let your kids watch my shit? Like, you don't. You're lying. Just be honest with yourself. Just say, hey, I fucked up. I'm gonna be a better person. And that's what I can give Felix over him. Because, like, I don't know if Felix has streamed in a while or done anything. But the thing is, at least for Felix, it's like, he's trying. And I know a lot of other people are like, oh, you gotta, like, just do all this shit. You don't need to. Just say you're sorry. Be better. But it's kind of different with Logan Paul. His was a bit worse. But anyways, let me see how you guys feel about it. Because honestly, to me, as just a viewer of this shit that's been happening, it's like, I just feel that it's just another game Logan Paul's trying to play. If his parachute did not get pulled, or if something happened with it, then whatever. I am willing to look like an asshole. I wouldn't accuse anybody else of this. Like, let's say if my friend did it, or, like, somebody I know, you know, I would understand and be like, okay, whatever. But since it's Logan Paul, and his prior track record shows everything bad that he's done, and how disingenuous and how dishonest he is, it's not surprising that he would do something like that. It's really not. So, everybody can think I'm the crazy old man with the tinfoil hat on, but to me, I don't believe it. Logan Paul's just trying to save his ass yet again. And any Logan Paul fans, please contact me in the fucking in the comments. Just tell me what you think about it, since you guys are such a big fan of this very stupid individual. So, either way, thank you all for watching, subscribe and become a friend today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay awesome, guys.